Okay, today we're playing Chewbacca against Vader. I've already drawn opening hands. Chewbacca is going to resource the duplicate and probably a resilient. On this side, this is probably our turn 1 and turn 2. I'm interested in trying some sneak attack with enters play effects. Unfortunately, we can't keep both of those if we're sticking with this. So I think we resource these two. Okay. Restored Arc for 2. Vader plays a TIE Fighter. Chewie claims. Then Stormtrooper comes in. That's it. Okay. Chewie can probably resource the duplicate of Yoda. On this side, let's resource the Raider for now. Okay, the Restored Arc will trade into the TIE Fighter. Sticking around for now. Cell block card comes out. And that's why you should always attack first, because Akbar snipes the Stormtrooper. Claim, pass. Alright, resourcing to 4. We can go ahead and get the Restored Arc, which is pretty good. Or we can play Bib, a Mining Guild TIE Fighter, and Vader, the Restored Arc. I think I like that line slightly better. On this side, let's resource the Frontline Shuttle. Okay, so Bib comes out. I think we see that the Restored Arc is going to die, so we swing. Cell block guard swings for 3. At that point, we play a Dispatcher. Vader is going to hit the base and the Restored Arc. Yoda comes out for 3. The TIE Fighter comes out for 1. Now at this point we can attack, restoring 1, or we can grab initiative. I think I'm more interested in initiative. Vader passes. That's a lot of cheap little dudes on this side. And on this side, there's nothing to kill at the moment with the TIE. I think we resource the TIE. Okay. There aren't a whole bunch of great options for swinging into the cell block guard. I think we just play 3PO, or R2, as a Sentinel. Look at the top card of the deck. We need to draw into something fairly large. It's a great card for Chewie, but I think we put it down underneath, seeing as how it's going to be a while till we get Chewie. On this side, Bosk is perfectly happy to ambush into that R2 Sentinel. Then Dispatcher comes in for 1. Oh, you know what? I never gave Bib a shield. Let's have the cell block guard kill this Dispatcher. At which point Yoda is probably willing to take 3, kill the cell block guard, and heal 2. At this point, we could grab initiative, but we can also put a couple damage out. We can also kill Yoda, which seems like a good move. In exchange for a shield, draw a card. Akbar hits for 1 and restores 1. Lightning Guild TIE Fighter puts 1 back on. Chewie claims, Vader passes. Resourcing to 6. The System Patrol craft looks pretty reasonable. I think we resource this Strike True. On this side, I think we resource the Force Choke. Not a whole lot of threatening units at the moment. Okay. So we start off with the System Patrol craft. Force Surrender is our game plan on this side. So we've got to damage the base. Let's deal 4 with Bosk. I think we want to save all of this. Though Resilient is amazing on Chewbacca. On the turn we bring Chewbacca out, we're going to have to choose between Home 1 and putting that on Chewbacca. Could play it. I think for now we just hit base for 1 and restore 1. Then Forced Surrender comes out. So this deck draws 2 cards. This one has to pitch their whole hand. Pretty brutal. We could deal 1 to base, at which point Vader is going to end up dealing 2 Chewbacca claims. That's it. Okay, resourcing to 7. We're definitely going to hang on to the U-Wing reinforcements. On this side, we're resourcing to 7, and we've got Vader's lightsaber. We've got Palpatine coming later. We've got enough control that I think we don't really need the Force Choke. We're just looking to end it. Okay. Let's swing with Akbar for 1. Let's have Bosk swing into the Dispatcher just to protect our Death Star Stormtrooper that we're going to play. Then U-Wing reinforcements. Look at the top 10 cards. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We do have initiative, so we could grab Baze. He'll get one shot by Vader. So card draw is not awful. We could get Bright Hope, throw Akbar back. If we do that, we just go heavy space. And that's not a terrible move, I don't think. I think that's the plan. Is we'll Bright Hope and restore Dark. Return Akbar to hand to draw a card. And these will go to the bottom. Okay. The Death Star Stormtrooper comes out. Chewbacca shows up. Vader will spend 1 to ping the restored arc and Echo Base. The Patrol Craft swings for 3 on base. Vader comes out. At that point, I think we just have to pass over here. Then a tie comes out for one. We pass again. So we can get the kill on this side. If we swing with Vader, dealing 5, and then playing a lightsaber. We would also get the restored arc. Then Chewie would hit for 7. So we would be trading leaders. Unless they wanted to hit base for 7. It feels silly to not swing with Vader because we've got to chew through that Sentinel at some point. So let's swing with Vader for 5 on Chewbacca. The on attack will hit the restored arc for 2. Then Chewbacca swings for 7. Now the question is base or Vader. I think we've got to protect these space sentinels. So let's trade leaders. And unknowingly that stopped the Vader's lightsaber from going onto Vader. But we will play it on Bib just for 3 extra base damage. Chewie claims. Bib swings for 4 on base. This is a stack of 10. And I don't think the TIE Fighter swings. Alright, draw. Resourcing to 8. We're going to probably resource Bib on this side. And on this side, probably the Electro Staff since Chewie's gone. Okay. You know, Akbar to slow down Stormtrooper seems like a good move. Alas, Palpatine comes in and is going to deal 4 here and 2 to Bright Hope. Bright Hope swings at base for 2. At which point Bib swings at base for 4. We play 3PO for 2. And let's guess 3 since we've got 3 resources. Nope. Bosk swings for 4 on base. And I think we just claim here. And that's fine. Vader will pass. Okay, resourcing up to 9. It's relevant that the sneak attack Ruthless Raider can clear out the space lane to maybe let these TIE fighters actually draw some cards. So we'll go ahead and resource. On this side, resourcing up to 9. Let's resource Kanan. Okay, Chewie is up. And we don't really want to get overwhelmed. So let's throw down a shielded wilderness fighter with Sentinel. I do think we sneak attack the Ruthless Raider for 3. And his on attack can deal 2 damage, so we'll hit Bright Hope with it. Or we could ping the shield. Yeah, let's ping the shield instead. Ruthless Raider is just going to take out Bright Hope. We probably see that coming, so we'll take out a Mining Yield TIE Fighter to try to slow their card draw. That point maybe Palpatine hits the Wilderness Fighter, and we've got 2 Overwhelm. That's another stack of 10. On this side, this is a stack of 10. Okay, U-Wing reinforcements for 7. We have lost our space lane completely. I think we just want Luke here. And our Wilderness Fighters have died, so we can kill something. Could kill the Ruthless Raider, actually, which would... You would get the damage off still. I don't think that's the right move. We need to stabilize a bit. I don't think we can take damage from all of this stuff. So let's kill him with his enters play. Okay, Bosk will hit base for 4. Akbar will restore 1, hitting base. The Raider trades into Bright Hope and is defeated. So we can grab 2 damage, which we'll throw on maybe 3 PO. We have to claim... Oh, and 2 damage to base, isn't it? And I don't think I did that initial 2 damage when the Ruthless Raider entered play. So at this point, we've got 1 left. So the Mining Guild TIE Fighter just finishes it. Okay, let's try that one again. It was a fun game. Chewie struggled with draws there in the middle. Both of these decks are built to have a bit of card draw, but Chewie couldn't find it. I did like how the protecting the TIE Fighters worked out. Sneak attack on Ruthless Raider was quite fun. Alright. Chewie goes first. Well, it's probably hard to beat that. We need to draw into some stuff, but we'll ditch the frontline shuttles. We're going to have a dispatcher and R2. On this side, we've got a strong turn 1 and then nothing. I think we mulligan that. No follow-up turns. Okay, it's pretty close to the same. Let's resource these 2. I don't think Sneak Attack is an early game card. It's a late game card. Okay, R2. Let's bury Luke for now. He's not helping us in the near term. Let's do a TIE Fighter, Dispatcher, Stormtrooper. Chewie claims. Okay. So we're playing a Battlefield Marine, and we've got this same issue where we don't have a whole lot of plays for a while. I think we resourced the U-Wing reinforcements. And part of that was because if the dispatcher stays alive, we can play Luke a turn sooner. On this side, going to 3, we're probably playing the Cell Block Guard. Let's resource the Choke. Okay. Let's have R2 swing into the Stormtrooper, taking 3. We'll leave that one on top. TIE Fighter hits base for 2. Battlefield Marine comes out for 2. The Cell Block Guard comes in. I have no interest in trading into that, so I'll claim initiative. Vader passes. Good. We're resourcing to 4, which could be a system patrol craft and a resilient. Don't think I love that. Let's resource the resilient for now. On this side, we're resourcing to 4. And with nothing out there, it's tempting to resource the interceptor. I do think that just because we're going to draw a ton of cards, I want to protect that lane. So I'm going to resource Bib. Okay, the Marine trade for the Cell Block Guard. TIE Fighter hits base for 2. R2 hits base for 1. And we better keep burying those expensive cards. Another tie. That seems beautiful to us. Play the patrol craft. Another tie. I don't see any reason not to get the dispatcher damage on base, which is unfortunate because Vader's going to claim. It's going to make the interceptor move a lot bigger. Okay, that's it. We're resourcing to 5. I think it's probably Waylay on this side. On this side, it's a tough one. Maybe the dispatcher. You can't use 2 of them on the same unit. Part of that strategy there. Okay, gotta play the interceptor first. Dealing 3 to the patrol craft. At that point, we know that the patrol craft is dying. The question is, do we swing in a base for some damage? Do we try to take out the TIE Fighter instead of this TIE Fighter? We don't know that they have a shoot first, so I think we swing into base to get damage on it while we can. Vader can probably just finish him off. R2 swings at base for 1. Look at the top card. Yeah, that seems like a decent card to leave. It's not our game plan. Our game plan is to play Luke, but I'm fine with that on top. 2 to base. Let's play a Restored Arc. 1 to base. 1 to base. 1 to base. Claim over here. That's it. Okay, we're resourcing to 6. Question is, would we rather cell block guard and draw some cards, or Bosk and shoot first? The shoot first is strong against the restored arcs. I think we actually Bosk and see if we can draw some cards. And then on this side, going to 6, our game plan is Luke. So we're going to ditch the wilderness fighters. Okay, we are up. The arc kills a mining guild TIE fighter, taking 1. At that point, I think we do attack first with this TIE fighter, kill the arc, and we do spend 2 to draw a card. Okay. Dispatcher has got to get Luke in, otherwise our turn is shot. Let's blow up this TIE. We'll throw the cell block guard down to try to prevent R2 swing. And I think it's going to work. Chewie, I'll just claim. Then we can sneak 2 more onto base here. This is a stack of 10 at the moment. And pass. Okay, resourcing to 8. Well, we can actually play all of this if we can keep the dispatcher alive, except for the card that we resourced. I think we resourced the patrol craft. Bright Hope works just as well against those ties. So we're up to 7. Oh, 7, not 8. And on this side, probably the TIE Fighter. Okay. I think step 1 is to bring out Chewie. Maybe not. Maybe we use the dispatcher while we got him. Into Bright Hope for 3. And we will go ahead and return the let's return R2 to our hand to draw a card. Makes the ties significantly less fun. Let's bring out Vader. He's sentineled anyhow. At which point I think Chewbacca comes out. We can just play stuff for a minute. Get our Starwing Scout for 3. We've got to choose between Resilient and all this stuff or Kanan. I think we want Resilient on Chewie. That's pretty nasty. And we really don't have a great plan for that. I'm tempted to just claim. If Vader swings into Chewie for 5, Chewie's gonna hit for 7. Yeah, let's try it. We've got to get through them. It's Sentinels all over the place. We'll swing into Chewie for 5, taking 2, and I think we ping 2 over to Bright Hope. And I think Luke kills the cell block guard, taking 3 and restoring 3. Fifth brother comes down on the field. Chewbacca hits for 7. And 5 more would not kill him. That 7 would. I think we hit base for 7. It's hard to pass that up. So that's a stack of 10. Vader will claim, at which point we play the restored arc and R2. We bury Kanan. Yes. Okay, we'll keep both of these cards. On this side, we're on 7. We could go to 8. I think 7 is probably... 8 could get us Obi-Wan and Yoda if we can keep the dispatcher alive. So let's go to 8, actually. Okay. I think Vader probably has to burn down Chewie. So that's what we'll do. He's too big. So we need to protect Luke. Let's dispatcher and Obi-Wan for 5. At that point, the Starwing Scout is happy to trade into Bright Hope and draw 2 cards. Ooh, interesting. The Restored Arc is thrilled to trade into this Mining Guild TIE Fighter. Heal 1. Let's just go hard in space, I think. Yoda. More Starwing Scouts. Luke will restore 3 and hit their base for 6. So that's another stack of 10. Got to get rid of this damage and this restore. So the TIE Fighter kills the restored arc. I think we just claim rather than hitting with R2. So then another TIE Fighter comes in, and then Vader passes. Okay, I think we just keep both of these cards on this side. And on this side, we're at 7. No great way to draw cards, especially since we lost initiative. I think we just keep all this. I think Obi-Wan attacks base for 4. And I think that's game. Starwing Scout can hit base for 4. But then there was no way to kill Luke, who swings for 6. And that's game.